So Ogenkere had a town hall meeting a few days ago, and that is the U.S. North and South town hall meeting, and that's what they call that. You know, all this copy. We were trying to beat PM by fire by force, and in that town hall meeting, he said something very interesting, which I would like to share with you. In fact, that's the reason why I'm recording the video, because there he said something about PM, hiring new lawyer, and he said that has been for months, not like it's not a news according to him that it took place 3 months ago. You're gonna hear that, and I will tell you how the whole thing contradict each other, because Sonak Brawa said something different about it, and why Isocha said something similar with what Ogenkere said. Then I will tell you my own take on that, because when Nigerian news carried that reported that, Sonak Barwa called that fake news. All right? And Ogenkere is here telling you that that thing took place 3 months ago. If you do your math very well, because remember, Biafra was declared on 29th of November, and the whole December we did not hear much about PM lawyer and all that. Then let's assume that PM lawyer, because I cannot remember the particular month, let's assume that she reported to Ogenkere, she started talking about it, all this thing, kind of siding Ogenkere, that the whole thing started as I think let's say it happened January. Okay, why I'm saying let's say, because I don't want to quote anything wrong, but if you follow if you have been following everything, you can bear me witness on that, because she came online to support Ogenkere, and there she that in that program she called herself a kind of attorney. She said that she's not attorney, but the story is not straight. Okay, people called her attorney, and she said that she's just a kind of representative or something like that. But be it as it may, she made that broadcast January stroke February. The Ogenkere is here telling you that she resigned 3 months ago. That happened 3 months ago. The Nigerian news reporting it now is a kind of distraction and is a lie and all that. I am not here to promote Nigerian news or Nigerian media. What we are trying to dig out is the real truth, because the man himself, the person you are seeing here, Ogenkere, have this kind of history of telling lies. Remember when he said that he talked to PM 30 minutes? Is it 30 minutes or 35 minutes? I can't remember. And he also said that PM told him to fall back, and everyone should fall back. So the story is not clear about him, and that is why we are trying to find out what really happened. So if January, February, March, because according to him, the lawyer retired 3 months ago, 3 months ago, and he said this in April. So if you count December, January, February, okay, so March and April is when the woman is not active anymore. But if you calculate very well, the PM have hired lawyer, okay, before then. But let us just go through it so that you understand what's the whole story. Like I said, we are trying to dig out the truth behind that issue of hiring lawyer and not hiring lawyer and all that, because this man have history of telling lies. Now hear this.
But the propagandas flying here and there from the from the gutter media of the Nigerian terrorist blood-sucking country, forget about it. They are trying to distract us. They are trying to sway the public opinion. They done that to our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu as well, talking about ESL that don't exist. The Nigerian gutter media just a few days ago are talking about our Prime Minister having a new lawyer before his court date. They made it seem like, oh, he now fired his old lawyer because of one thing or the other thing. The former lawyer retired because it's time for his retirement. we have a new lawyer for over 3 months now. So I don't know why this useless country.
Did you hear that? That the lawyer, retired. That it's time for her to retire. Then we have a new lawyer now, over 3 months now. So how can you say you have lawyer over 3 months now, but you told us that you went to CPM, who facilitated that option? Remember the same lawyer that is retired, which is the ex-wife. So was reported that she refused to to work with the USB. She's one frustrating the movement and everything. So I'm not gonna go deep on that, because that is from cabinet members. If they want to discuss about it, they can. But this issue of they she's retired and all that, and I will put a new lawyer. I'm not here to tell you that she's not retired. I don't know, but the new lawyer is not 3 months ago. I don't believe. And if you please, if you believe that, you can put a comment section. Maybe you can enlighten us on that. But watching from outside, I don't think that has to do with, being that has to do with this 3 months and all that, because we know that Ogenkere and that retired, the so-called retired lawyer and all that, is in good time. They are the one trying to sideline USB government all this while. So now I don't think they have access like they normally have to PM. That is justified. And if truly you said that she retired 3 months ago, why would Sana Barawa make this kind of comment here? Go through this. Okay. This is Nigerian News Vanguard reporting the same news. As you can see here, look at it. April 16, just few days ago, all right, 16, you can see it here, saying that Simon Ekpa appointed a new lawyer ahead of 2025 trial in Finland. Sonak Barwa and they can put this fake. They called it fake. That meaning that he did not hire a new lawyer. Okay, that's what it means. I'm not the one that put it. It says fake. Now, when you read what he put here, you can see that it's contradicting each other somehow. Why? The news says hired new lawyer. Did not talk about who is hearing from PM or who is not hearing from PM. That's why I tell you, that's why I believe that these people cannot stop lying. They lie, that's an issue, because if you don't pay close attention to the word, if you don't keep, in check on them, you will never ever see through their what they're saying. Tell Nigerian Zoom media to stop their propaganda against Samanekpa legal team. Because the legal team or charges of charges of PM, or maybe who is in charge of PM attorney, is not in communication with your fraudulent media houses of Nigeria. Every communication about our Prime Minister is from Briggy. Now, nobody is dragging whether you Briggy is in charge or not, because the Vanguard, like I said, I'm not here to defend Vanguard. What Vanguard said here is very, very simple. Said Simon Ekpa appoint new lawyer ahead of 2025 trial in Finland. So, if you think that he has hired lawyer for 3 months ago and all that, why then you are calling it fake? Why are you calling it fake if you know? But I believe, in fact, I was also, informed before now that they are somehow sidelined. Somebody said that to me, and for them to condemn the news from Vanguard as of the time this news was pre-published, 16th of April, if you say that he has sent lawyer for a very long time, your title or your message here should have been like, are you just receiving? Okay, you are now this happened for a very long time. But what you put here is fake. You called it fake and start trying to deny that there's nothing like that. In fact, you are the one to receive every information from PM. But if you are the one receiving information from PM, why are you denying the fact since it is true? Because you made this post on April 17 and Vanguard reported this on April 16. So 16 and 17, you can see just a day interval, and he called it fake. But if you say it's fake, If you say that it's not fake, that it happened 3 months ago, why calling it fake? You can see what I'm saying. That is why they are always contradicting each other. Ogenkere claimed that it's 3 months ago. Now let us hear from Isosha, who happened to be another Okoko. Now hear from her, because maybe you can see through that. Just hear what she said here.
Biafrans, I want to tell you that Abatobia has a change this thing. You will change this. You will change this. God will end up watching no more. I'm watching. Go on, well. No, thank you very much.
Did you hear that? No change go lawyer Kembe, no change no go, meaning that what he's trying to tell you that CS don't have any don't hear any information from PM and anything, which is a lie. Which is a lie. Remember the other day that CS gave intel, reported about what is going on in PM issue. Okay, they formed the emergency meeting and trying to be relevant on that. This is just like a battle of a fight of a kind of a survival of the fittest. But the truth of the matter is that they are not in charge of anything. They are just claiming it, and you can tell from everything. They told you that since they are in communication, they are in contact with PM all this while and all that, and PM was looking for who to pass messages to Bobo Isoja. Do you understand? So I want to know, what do you think about it? Because to me, it's a lie. There's nothing like that. Pure lie. Lie from pit of hell.
That we are victim from our land. They decide to throw this cheap punch on the face of the world to mislead them.
So that is it. Just remember this date, okay, to make your judgment. That the Vanguard reported it this day, and Sonak Bawa replied it a day interval, and Sony did not even comment based on what the Vanguard said. He was busy telling that they are the one in charge to hear everything from them. That if there's anything like that, look at it here. They tell Nigerian Zoom media to stop propaganda against Samanekba legal team, because the legal team, or I think are in charge. I don't know why he put or legal team or charges of PM attorney is not in communication with your fraudulent media houses, okay, of Nigerian. Every communication about our prime minister is from Briggy, meaning that if he changed this lawyer, that they would have been the first to hear it. Because somebody made this post before these 2 videos that I showed you now. This post was made on 17th. Ogenkere program here was made when? Look at the date so that you know which of them come first. 5 days ago. 5 days ago. Okay, let me. This is 5 days ago is when? Around 20 something. Okay, around 20 something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is on 28th. But the message here was done on 16. So Sonny was telling the whole world that it is fake. Before then I realized, oh, it's true, he changed lawyer. So then he's here telling you that it happened 3 months ago. If you minus 3 months ago from January, how many months remain? January, February, March. So the lady retired this April. Sorry, retired in January, because say 3 months ago. January, February, March. So he retired already since January. Then who addressed Biafrans, in their platform? It's not the same woman. It doesn't make any sense to me. So please, you that are watching, you can also tell us what you think about it, because this is my own conclusion. They are lying and they cannot stop lying. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Tell me what you think about it. God bless you. Bye bye for now.